feel awful?
It's just that I don't want folk seeing you leaving and Sharon finding you.
Don't worry. I don't want that either. I'll see you in about 3 hours.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Sharon taking the papers in.
Did you see her?
I don't think so.
You're gonna have to go the back way.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Try again. See ya.
Bye.
What do you think's going to come out of all this?
What does anybody think when they first start seeing somebody?
Yes, but in this case, seeing somebody who's 10 years their junior.
9.5.
And who's going to be at school for at least another 2.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying I've got all the answers.
I don't think you've any.
I know that whatever I'm going to be doing, I'd rather be doing it with Toy than anyone else.
Bathroom's free.
Oh, yeah? Sleep all right?
Just about. I just slept better with you.
Shan't be long.
You could fold up those sheets if you would, Toya, please.
Yeah, OK. So, did you tell me Mama was stopping here?
Yes, I did. I'm sure she'd rather have you at home, but I got the impression that this was a reasonable second best. Though, I have to remind you, it is only for the time being.
You're not kidding. I don't want this for long. It's just till me and Spider get somewhere together.
Sal? Oh, hiya.
Are you going to market?
Yeah.
Will you do me a really big mega favour?
If I can.
Can you tell Danny I want to see him? And it's not because I want to shout at him and throw things, it's just... Well, I can't just leave things the way they are. I want to understand why he's finished with me. Can you say that to him?
Yeah, of course I can.
Thanks. Oh, and can you tell him I'll be in all day if he wants to call round?
Come in, love. It's Vera.
Oh, hiya, V.
Hiya, love. I just thought I'd come and see how you are after his accident.
Oh, I'm fine. How's the car?
Well, they're seeing to it. Yeah, they're growing up fast.
Actually, Vera, Judy might have to have some time off work, you know, with her leg, won't you, love?
Only 'cause you say I have to.
Oh, give over. You're limping.
I'm not.
Oh, give you a patch and a parrot, you could be Long John Silver.
It's just a bruise. It'll be gone tomorrow.
I'm not getting at you, Vera, but if Judy does have to have time off work, that's the kind of thing that your insurance will cover.
Oh, not you on about insurance and all.
No, we're not. It's my leg, and I'll say if it's all right, and it's all right.
Oh, right. So it's nothing to do with me, then? I might as well pop across the road and get a paper, then.
Oh, don't get narked, Gary.
I'm not narked. How could I possibly be narked?
Don't worry about him. He just wants me to go to the doctor's. But what am I going to say to the doctor? I've got a bruise on my leg. They'd laugh me out the surgery.
I've caused some trouble, haven't I?
No, you haven't. It were an accident.
Well, it were, weren't it? Anyway, before I forget, brought you a card and some chocolates.
Cheers.
Okay.
Walter.
So, no one saw me sneaking out this morning, then?
Well, I did wonder, because as I was leaving, Sharon came across.
No.
No, it's like she hadn't seen you. She wanted me to ask you, will you go and talk to her? Because she can't understand why you finished with her and she wants to know why. End of message.
No, I won't. I mean, what could I say to her? No way.
Well, I'm just telling you what she said.
I won't get a word in anyway. You know what she's like. She'll be the one doing all the talking.
Oh, and there was another part to it. If you want to call in, then she'll be there all day.
No. Well, suppose I did go round. What could I say to her?
Toya, love.
Have you got some clothes?
Never mind that. Come here. Cheeky madam.
You know what we said? No shouting. We're going to stay nice and calm.
I am nice and calm. You'll know when I'm not because I'll go round there and rip that Spider-Man's head off.
I told you what Emily said. She's not letting them even be in the same room together.
What? She's got eyes in the back of her head, has she? Anyway, he's her own flesh and blood. She's going to side with him, bound to.
Well, it didn't sound like it. Sounds like she's just as against him as we are. Now, Toya, love.
I only wanted these.
Yeah, well, can you hang on a minute? Les has got something he wants to say to you.
Have I?
How much you want, what's best for her?
Oh, yeah. Well, I do, yeah. That's the reason I've said what I've said. It's just I can't stand the thought of you making a mess of your life.
I'm not doing.
Yes, you flaming are.
Toya, what your dad means is that, well, it's been a bit of a shock for us.
Yeah.
Spider, you know, being that bit older.
That's all everybody keeps going on about.
Yeah, well, that's because it's true.
I don't care. And anyway, what about you two? He's a lot older than you are. I don't go on about that.
Observe, Tyrone. You take a bit of paintwork off the back of the vehicle. Blue. What colour's that?
It's red.
Mm-hmm. So what can we deduce from this?
It's customised?
Possibly, Tyrone.
Or it's a special edition?
Well, could be. But I think if we're honest with ourselves, we know exactly what the truth is, don't we?
No. How am I going to tell him? I'm not telling him.
It's not serious, though, is it?
No, she's just not comfortable stood on it, and I'd be happier if she stopped at home for a couple of days.
Yeah, of course. Well, look, tell her that we'll manage and that we'll just see her back here when she's ready.
Thanks.
Hey, get it, lad. Are you having one, son?
No, I'd best get back to Judy.
That's my fault, now.
We know. Well, there's an accident on a car park. Hey, best place. Roads would be a lot safer if everybody could arrange to have their accidents in car parks.
Thank you.
You shouldn't be driving anyway. Spends most of the time with their eyes shut.
Look, it weren't my fault. Somebody run into me.
We know. A bottle of light ale and a red wine, please, Vinny, lad.
Don't you think the more you keep thinking about it, the more you make yourself nervous?
Suppose you're right, yeah.
Millions of people fly every day.
And some of them crash.
No, hardly any.
I was stood in straight this morning. And I watched a plane going over. I mean, it was tiny. Right up there in its sky. It made me feel sick just looking at it.
Anybody here in need of a drink?
You're all right, thanks, Uncle Phil. I've just got these.
Will you tell him to stop worrying about flying?
Don't be so soft. What's there to worry about?
Oh, it's no, just forget it.
Oh, yes, stag night. I'll sort something out, shall I? Somewhere that does a few sandwiches.
Anyway, yeah.
Leave it to me.
And we'll buy you a parachute.
Well, don't be saying that.
Hello, both. Hiya. Got some news for you.
What about?
About his car?
Aye, about your car. Although, as far as I can see, you've actually got two cars. Well, you've certainly got two halves welded together. That's why it folded up so badly on impact in the accident. And that's why the paint's different on the front and on the back.
Two halves?
Mm-hmm. I believe you call it cut and shut up here up in Manchester. Basically, it's bad news. I'm sure it's nearly illegal, or it's not totally illegal. It's extremely dangerous, and it's not something I want to be driving about in, let me tell you.
And sold to us by our own son. What have you got to say about him now, then, eh? Your own son selling you a death trap.
Oh, I meant to tell you. You know when I went round to collect some clothes before?
Yeah.
All I wanted to do was get in and out of there quick as I could. But oh no, they wanted to talk. Like I can live there for years and we've never really talked about out. Now they can't stop.
Well?
And of course it was the usual thing, you know, how you're that much older than me. And I said, never mind us two, what about you? Because it's about the same age difference between them.
Perhaps that makes them particularly well qualified to advise.
It makes them hypocrites, that's what it does.
Well, do you think perhaps I should go around and try and talk to him?
No. Les would just go balmy. He'd nail you to the floor.
Perhaps it might be better if I have a word.
Well, you're on their side, aren't you?
Well, I do share their misgivings, as I think I've made clear.
So what's the good of going to see them? No, they can think what they like. They can't do out.
Mineral water, please.
Yeah, flat or gassy?
Sparkling.
Gassy. No, I'm not married, and I'll tell you why I'm not, shall I?
Go on.
I have spent my life listening to married men complaining. Without exception, every married man I've spoken to wishes he weren't. Hi, Sir Lemmy.
Please.
Four still do, though. I'd say there's still a queue for that altar.
Yeah, well, you shan't find me in it. 90p.
I've just found out, Terry. He said he's no idea what Jim MacDonald's saying. He'd no idea it were two cars stuck together.
That's what I said he'd say.
Well, he meant it, I could tell.
Vera.
He did. He were dead upset. Were I all right? Were there aught he could do?
Yeah, stop away, that's what he can do.
Well, he were driving that car himself, you know, before he gave it to me.
Sold it.
Well, sold it then. Do you think he'd have done that if he'd not state it were in?
Now then, have you just thought of that, or did he say it?
Well,
He said it.
look, it's true.
What is true is he sold you a death trap, knowing full well what he was doing, and now he's trying to wriggle out of it.
Can't believe in a week's time it's all going to be over and we're going to be on our honeymoon. Yes, we are.
Actually, I brought you a sort of pre-wedding present.
Oh, thanks.
No, for Ashley. It's a book on flying. How to overcome your fears and enjoy it.
Oh, cheers, that's very nice of you.
And then if reading it doesn't work, you can always give it to me and I can hit you over the head with it.
So what we're going to do, eh? Do I get the car repaired, or do we scrap it, or what?
You're asking me?
Well, yeah, who else can I ask?
You're asking me when I've told you about our Terry, what he is and what he'd do. You never took any notice. Which is why you're in the mess you are now. I don't know, Vera. I haven't got a clue.
Oh, hi, Emily. Come in.
I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Oh, no, love, Nick, they can't wait. I'll turn Cookie down.
Oh, aye. What's she done now?
Toya? Oh, no. No, I just thought we might compare notes.
Well, sit down.
Thank you.
Do you want a drink it out?
No, thank you.
She likes sherry, don't you, Emily?
No, it's all right, really.
Sherry? We won't get any of that. Brandy, do you fancy that?
Nothing. I just wanted to say that I hope you don't think I'm encouraging this relationship. It's just that I didn't want to turn them away, and then goodness knows where they'd have got to or when we'd have seen them again.
Yeah, we understand that, don't we?
Let me ask you this, Emily. What happens if he gets her pregnant?
Well...
He's off, innit? Back down his underground caverns, or wherever he came from.
Jeffrey isn't irresponsible.
Oh, come on.
No, he is not. He's a very moral, very responsible young man. It's just that... Well, Toya is so very young.
That's what we think.
If he's all what you say he is, moral and that, he would never have gone anywhere near her in the first place.
I don't think that's entirely fair. Toya has... Well, for quite some time, she's been the one making all the running.
Yeah, we know.
It's the fella that does the running when it matters.
Les, what Emily's saying, he didn't come after her with Toya. She went after him, and you know that's true. So I don't want you to start any argument. Yeah, we know.
But anyway, never mind who might have done what. We have to deal with the situation as it is.
We do.
So, what are you suggesting?
Well, nothing very much. Just, I hope you'll agree that they're better staying with me than wandering the streets. Oh, and by the way, they don't know I'm here. I don't want them to think we're conspiring behind their backs.
Well, yeah, I'd agree with that. They are better off with you.
For the time being. But it doesn't solve out in the long run, does it?
She said she'd gone for a walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so at the rate she walks, she'll be gone for hours. Come on.
Hey, well, look, it's not that I don't want to.
Well, I hope not.
Yeah, but we did promise.
And what she doesn't know won't hurt her. Well, I'm going up. If you want to come, that's up to you.
Yeah, hang on.
Hi. Yeah, just push the door. Hi.
Sally said...
Yeah, because I couldn't just leave things the way they were. And I'm not going to go on at your promise. We're just going to sit down and have a nice, quiet talk.
If you like.
Well, it can hardly make things worse, can it? I mean, we're finished now, so now what else can go wrong? Anyway, do you want a drink, coffee, or what?
Hello? Hello? Hello, is anyone up there?
Oh, hello, Auntie Em. We're up here. We'll be down in a minute.
Yes, please.
It wasn't, you know, any one thing.
So, it were me.
No.
No, it's all right. You can say it. I know what I'm like. I know I come on too strong and I talk too much and I'm talking too much now, so I'll shut up and you tell me. And you can tell me straight. Just when were it that made you decide to finish it? Because I thought we were... Well, anyway, I thought we were getting on great.
We were?
Yeah, like that weekend we had in Blackpool, right? And you said... And I'm not making this up, but you said... I've never been so happy with anyone. Oh, sorry, go on.
I said we were happy, yeah. Happy we was going out together.
Yeah?
But I suppose what it was... I didn't want it to go any further.
Right.
Whereas I think you...
Yeah. I did. I did want it to go further. Well, that's me, ain't it? Always wanting things to go further, always just pushing them on further than I should.
No.
So let's go back, right? Let's go back to just going out. No more me pushing, no more me going on about living together, none of that stuff. Let's just go back to going out, yeah? Why not? You've just said you were happy with that.
It's not that simple.
Well, it is. It is, Danny. We can do whatever we want. But why not? Oh, what? Now you're thinking, oh, yeah, she's saying that now, but in a week or two she'll be right back on at me again. Let's live together, let's get married. But honest, I swear I won't, because I've learnt now, haven't I? I mean, I'd be stupid not to have. So, we'll just go out, yeah?
I can't.
You can if you want to.
I wasn't going to tell you this, but...
What?
I'm seeing somebody else.
I might as well tell you. I was actually next door talking to Les and Janice, hoping I might be able to help. And what happens? The minute my back is turned...
Sorry.
You go... Well, I don't need to spell it out. We all know what you did.
We went upstairs.
Hey, Toya, not now.
After you gave me your solemn word, or anyway, what I took to be your solemn word, perhaps to you it was some kind of joke all along.
No.
Oh, I have to say, I feel very let down by both of you.
Me in particular.
Well, I don't see what we've done wrong.
You might not, no. And perhaps you never will. So I don't intend to waste my breath going on about it.
I'm sorry, Auntie Em. Really, really sorry. And it won't happen again.
Anyway, you lied to us saying you were going out for a walk.
Toya, not now. Look, I promise.
Well, no. I'm sorry, Geoffrey, but I've had enough of your promises. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask Toya to leave. Let's say by tomorrow at the latest. And if you're determined to throw in your lot with her, then I can only say that you'll have to leave as well.
Suits me.
I don't believe you. How can you be going out with somebody else? And this is what? Someone you met and got off with since we'd finished? Because, come on, that was less than a week ago. Or are you saying you were seeing her at the same time as seeing me? Because I don't believe that either, because I'd have known. I mean, how could you be going out with somebody else? You were at the market all day and then with me at night.
It's someone I've known for a while.
Yeah? Who? Oh, you're making it up.
I'm not.
OK, well, you tell me who, and then I'll believe you, and then, OK, right, I shan't say another word. See, there is nobody.
Sally. Sally.
Sally Webster?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not while we were going out. But since.
You're telling me the truth, aren't you? Could you just, Can you just go?
I didn't want to
Can
tell
you
you,
just
but...
get out?